Welcome, 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 welcome. You know what it is. You know what it is. Super Tuesday with two of your most love. You love us to death, and we love y'all too. Your main man, Big Hars, and your main man,
International.
G.
No doubt. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation. That means peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Positive energy always creates elevation. That's some deep shit, bro. For real. That's very, very deep. In this day and time, we need positive energy because
Yes, Lord.
it seemed like ain't nothing
Ain't
going
nothing
on, but
good happening.
nothing. It seems like it's never nothing good happening, man. I mean, even when it's good times happening, something shitty happening. Like for example,
Yeah.
you having
Yeah.
fun at them P Diddy parties, boy. You having fun, you dancing, you eating good, and you didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. Didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. So much stuff done went on in these last 2 years. And the only reason I brung that up, bro, because I'm going to jump right into it. Because I know you tired. You done first day back in corporate
Oh man,
America.
come on, man. Come on, man.
I know
Come
you
on, man.
tired, boy. I know you
Come on, man.
tired. You know,
Come on,
uh,
man.
you
That just
got that, don't
remind me of that you need to be work for self. That's all it means.
you? God
That's
almighty.
all it means.
You right. I
And
feel
and racism is still here. That's all it means. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Uh,
that you know what, and we'll get to that later on. I mean, everything you
yeah.
saying right there, and just like I started the show and with a little joke. I said, even at them, even though you were having fun at them P Diddy parties, you don't know what was going on behind the scenes. And that's my first topic of the day, y'all. I'm gonna jump into this hot off the press this week. Start off with some shine shit. Yeah. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, Usher and Justin Bieber got the fighting over P. Diddy. Yeah, got the
Oh
fighting over
Lord.
at the post Oscar party. Yeah, yeah, got the fighting over P. Diddy. He said, "Boy,
Mm-mm.
Lord have mercy.
What do you mean?
What's
I mean, you joking or you just
how did that happen? That's that really happened. That really happened. I mean, that's not a joke or anything like that. That's that really
uh,
happened at a party, at a post party. That really happened. Yeah. One was saying you dragging his name through the mud. You doing too many interviews. You're supposed to keep this shit secret and all of this and shit right there. That's what flies on the wall say. That's what they say the fight was. But yeah, that yeah,
oh, that's crazy, man.
yeah, man,
That's
this shit is
crazy.
crazy. That's what I say. That's why I started the show like I started the show. Yes, yeah,
That's crazy, man. You're right. Uh,
it's not.
I don't even know how to
It's not.
respond to that. Um,
Positive energy always creates elevation. That's how you respond to that. We got to block this negative shit out with some positive shit. We got to bang on these devils until these beat the brains out and everything. But you know what, bro? I thought about something too. I
what?
don't mean to be talk.
what-
I don't mean to be talkative or anything. Balance of the universe. What's the balance of the universe? Same amount of negativity as positivity, right? That's the balance of the universe. So we gonna always have this negative shit around. It's just up to us
Oh,
to create
that's
enough
a fact.
to balance it out. We just have to be. We already know it's gonna be some negativity, so we're gonna have to bring positive vibes to cancel that shit out. That's the balance of the universe. That's the day we in.
Exactly.
It's just the negativity. It's the dark time to shine, or it might be the dark's time is grasping for its last breath. You know what I'm saying? Because time is almost up. But I don't know, just opening up a different way
Well,
and just
what
looking
you
at
think about the meteorites that's going landed in Houston and all Texas and California? Uh, and then I'll tell you, all of a sudden now
was
they
it
starting
was
to
it
talk
was
about
it
aliens, UFOs, huh?
was it meteorites?
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. Hey,
Tell anybody
uh,
anything. I don't believe nothing no more.
yeah,
Hey,
look like they got some in-house shit going on, like 9/11. You know what I'm talking about? And they
I
prepping
don't
us
believe
now.
nothing no more.
Hey, look, man, let's just go ahead and stop bullshitting with this show. Look, they trying to kill us, y'all. They trying to kill every last. I don't care what color you are. They trying to starve us out so they can bring in this chip, put in your wrist, mark of the
New World
beast.
Order.
They tested you with the jab to see if you would take the chip. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers was crazy enough to get the jab. Now the next step is to put the chip in you. Most of y'all probably already got a chip in you, but I'm talking about a solid chip so they can go to AI society. They're trying to get ready. So
Transhumanism.
yeah, and so
That's what
that's
this
why they
time.
starving all these countries. They attacking Cuba all over the world. They trying to starve everybody out because they trying to push their agenda. That's just simple as that. I don't know how people still getting up going to work. I don't know how people even just like this shit is. It's no game, man. This shit is about to pop off, and they testing you. They testing the waters. And if y'all, I'm telling you, it's about to be guerrilla warfare around here, man. If we don't get a grip of this shit and go on and kick down the motherfucking doors and shake this shit up, we already at war, but it's gonna get worse. And when people attack your food and your clothing and your shelter, like we said, that's the
Right.
foundation of life, you're in trouble. So all the distractions, all the bullshit, it's cool. All the shenanigans, that's cool. But I'm trying to tell you, you better get ready.
That's
Because
it.
I can see the chess moves they're making. You know what I'm saying? And Russia and all these other countries, they can see it too. Because like I said, China, 50% of their economy is unemployed. And that's most of the young folk. And it's like that over here. That's all I see is the older folk, the baby boomers in there working, and a couple of young folk, millenniums and Gen X. But after that, so it's the same thing going all over the country and all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And eventually they trying to get rid of the minority so we can't have no job. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to price us out. So that's what I'm telling you.
Price us. They trying
Y'all
to
need to
price
be prepared
everybody.
and start being aware of what you're dealing with and stop looking at this fucking news because all they're gonna do is just train you not to accept your slow death. And that's what's going on.
No, and what
It's
else they
sad.
doing? You know what else the news do to them? It trains them to go against what's right, facts.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
really, it attack us. You know what I'm saying? People like
yeah,
us. It's other people out here that's spreading truth. You know what I'm saying? And facts and stuff. And I don't care where I get truthful and factual information from. I don't care where it come from. Long as it's truth and facts, bring it to me. I'll accept it. I don't care because it's, hey, how can I go wrong? It's the truth and it's a fact, right? That's it. That's all I ask for. And some peace. Just give me some peace. Shoot.
yeah.
That's all it
And
is.
like
But
I
let me
said,
tell
this
you,
ain't no race thing, man. We don't do the race
Miss
thing over here because at the end of the day, everybody got to still drink water to live. You still got to do this, do that.
Right.
So, like I said, we still uh in the image of God. No matter what shade, what spectrum you on, um, you still gotta understand that the devil do got his own troopers too. And whatever terminology you want to use, positive, negative forces, I don't care. Right now, it's just too much negativity. There ain't no balance. And Mother Earth trying to balance, the universe trying to balance everything out. So that's why they're introducing all the UFOs, all the meteorites landing in people's houses and all that. Man, all these so-called um I'm thinking I'm thinking it's all right. All the planes, what I'm saying, running in this shit. I mean, they prepping us up. And like I said, it's all a stage, man. Even them attacking Iran, they already had control over Iran. So they can pick and choose who they want to lead. That's why they got a problem with who leading it down. Anybody go against the grain. But once all the Muslim countries team up together, and China and Russia. Come on, man. America ain't gonna
Guess
have
what?
Israel back. So they pretty much done.
No,
Might
no,
as well
no.
gonna get ready to wipe them off the map.
Guess what is happening, bruh? This shit is getting ready to get deep, y'all. This war right here is getting ready to get deep. Okay? Not only deep, United States, we will be forced to go all out in this war.
Yep.
I
Yep.
promise you this. I learned some shit today, bruh. I learned some shit today. It changed. I said, oh, hell. We can ready to have boots on the ground. We can ready, hey, it's getting ready to be some bad shit to happen. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna
Oh
tell you
yeah.
this what's happening. Guess what's going on now? Guess what's going on? My mouse went dead, so I'm trying to charge it. Won't even let me do nothing, so I can't share. So I'm gonna talk a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you this, and when you talk too. Listen, I was watching just news, different news, Algeria, BBC. I try to watch everything. You understand? So I can see the lies they tell, how they tell it. Then do you know what I'm saying? Research it and then facts. So I was watching some news today. It was on BBC. They say Iran has planted mines, boat mines out, and that's what they was, America trying to shoot them down, shoot them from planting them boat mines. So they won't allow the ships, the cargo ships and stuff through the strait, right?
Yeah.
Guess what they
Hmm.
say? Guess what they said today? They said today a large ass cargo ship went straight through the damn strait. No problem at all. You know why they didn't have a problem? And matter of fact, Iran let them through. No problem at all. Going to India. You know how India got it over there? They paid a fee in Chinese currency
Hmm.
to Iran. They say nothing else in US dollars. Nothing else. They say you want to play, we going to shut you down. Nothing else in US dollars. You know what that's getting ready to do? We going to have to go take that country. That country gonna have to be the United States of Iran, and then the United States of Israel gonna be over there. That we gonna have to. United States, in order for the United States not to fall, they gonna have to now take Iran because Iran said ain't nothing moving through that strait unless you paying us in Chinese money.
But that
No
affect a lot of countries, man. It ain't just and United States, they really don't need it. It's affecting the dollar though, because they gotta
a
trade them, they can
dollar.
trade amongst themselves. You know
Do
what I'm
you
saying?
know what's gonna happen to us? Cause our money ain't worth shit. You can wipe
Nah, it
your
ain't.
ass with this money. This is
It
that
ain't.
this that money them Rothschilds made up, that monopoly money.
Yeah.
Now it's getting ready to come to haunt us. And what they did, they done wrote themselves a $8 billion bank account, fraudulent bank account, with they stealing money and buying that land over there with because they made that bank account and made an account, put money in it, because they can do that. Stealing land. Ain't that some shit, man? So they got it. They all right. They got underground bunkers, underground cities. Probably hot damn they got a place on Mars and damn man fucking the moon by now.
They ain't got no
You
shit like that.
understand? They saying, I know
They
they
wouldn't
wish.
even be wasting their time. They try to get out here now. They
Right
wouldn't even
up,
be doing all this if they could leave. Ain't
right.
nobody leaving till
I
this shit
know.
right.
Right. They can't do shit to the league. Yeah.
Nobody can leave here until this shit get right. That's how I see it. This shit got a damn fence over this motherfucker because it's some parasites that's just out of control, and nobody leaving here till this shit get right. It's just simple as that. Like I said, I feel like we already was time so-called space traveling. It ain't really no space. You just taking up space the more you move. So it is really, you know, there's more lands out here. We just being limited. It's just these people probably can't leave this realm right here, and they need us to in order to survive. And it's just
Right.
simple as that, you know. Um,
It's
but like I
dangerous.
said, our life shouldn't be wasted getting up, going to work. We should be exploring more land, should be living and being prosperous. You know what I'm saying? But this
Right.
draft, once they get rid of all the young people, because see, at the end of the day, this just somebody trying to live out their prophecy. Some people that got some money want to live out their prophecy or their religion, and they want to destroy half the world. So they really trying to do this shit. That show you these are fucking insane ass people. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
when you got warmongers, that's all they know, and they ain't got no war. They got to find something to fight. They got to
Fine.
find something to attack.
And
As
and,
simple as
and,
that.
finance,
You know?
and finance both sides because they whispering in both of them ears.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
So the only way you can get out of some shit like that, you got to separate yourself. You just can't participate. So if a motherfucker want to kill you for not participating, hey, that's fine. I'm gonna defend myself, but I won't be participating. You know, and like I said, folk just they got us in a bind or back against the wall, and a lot of us been doing it so long they scared to do something else. That's just like you put a dog in the pen in a cage and you open the door. He been in that cage so long he don't know he ain't got no knowledge how to walk out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because
he ain't gonna get out. He ain't
yeah,
gonna go.
he,
He gonna
he
stay
he's
in
stuck
there.
in that cage. So it's the same thing with this domino effect with the same people. Most of y'all niggas is bots, you know, and you buying into the shit, and so you don't care. But like I said, by us not doing anything, we gonna have to suffer because we ain't doing nothing in this country. We gonna have to pay for the sins. That's just like somebody shooting at a motherfucker that's beside you, but the bullet ain't for you, but you kept catching the strays, and that's what the black community been catching forever. You got other countries that probably why they ain't attacked us yet because we over here. But if we
Exactly.
wasn't over here, I
Oh
believe
yeah.
they would have bombed this joint a long time ago. So
Right.
obviously these people know who God people are. It's just these fools know and they just don't want to lose their grip. You know what I'm saying? But their power diminishing every second. So, like I said, man, we got one more generation, and once them baby boomers gone, then I don't know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And our generation too, because hopefully we'll get on. A lot of us need to get on because a lot of us act like the baby boomers. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to change, don't want to do nothing different. A lot of them waking up, but like I said, they always been in a race battle. You know what I'm saying? They always they more racist than we are. You know, but the thing is, we not racist. We just look. We pointing out that's wrong. You wrong at the end of the
That
day.
ain't
It ain't
racist. That
got
ain't
nothing to do with
racist.
no race.
That ain't
It's
racist.
negative or positive. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
I love everybody. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, for real. And I hate every motherfucking body too. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, when I say
Yeah, anybody violate, I don't
real,
give a damn what color you are. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
And you
care.
know you
I
doing the
love
shit on
everybody.
purpose.
As long as you do, long as you hey, shit, come on now. Man,
Like I said, we ain't gonna never prosper because, like I said, everybody got their own individual battles. They have to tap to, they had to defeat themselves basically. You know what I'm saying? The egos and shit. And like I said, once you get over your ego and stop worrying, being amongst the world and the worldly things, then you will start going through your cycles. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went through my cycles. When I ain't have shit and I climbed myself out of the hole, but I had more confidence when I was working on myself and I was just grinding. When you go out here and you go sign up for these people jobs and all that, you don't. These people, that's why you put your signature on there. You signing your motherfucking part of your soul over because you giving part of your energy to these people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't gain shit. You ain't gonna prosper because you ain't the truth. The way to prosper is within. A lot of people don't have no self confidence to move on and do something for themselves because they scared of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with America. We've been on a high horse so long that we scared of the struggle. You got the struggle. Them other countries, they come over here and they be happy for a little piece of change because they ain't used to having shit. But they be happier. They have big ass families. You
right,
know
and
what I'm saying?
we
They
think
get a
it,
trade.
we think they working hard. Them motherfuckers used to working like that. Shit, that ain't hurting
That's what
them.
I'm saying. That's what
Shit,
I'm saying.
and then you gonna pay
And,
them,
and,
and you gonna
and
pay
black
them.
people, you working hard too, but we done lost our ways
No,
because
still
we don't own shit no more. We don't
right.
own nothing. All we own is a
Right.
home that we never own. We got to pay taxes on it. We
And
don't
I
own
say
shit.
I say what I say, and I've always said it, and I stand up and say it again. and it's not to be racist. It's not to divide anybody. But I'm telling you what it is. The problem is it was integration. All right. Before integration, black society had to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to. You had to be a producer. You didn't. If you didn't,
Yeah, you
you
had
were
to create. You ain't have a
non-existent.
fucking
You had to
choice.
create. So when you created greatness.
Yep.
Created Black Wall Street. You created that town in Wilmington and Durham and all these black popping cities. You created the Cotton Club and all that stuff right there. You did that, black man, black woman. Y'all did that. You took nothing and made something. But then we integrated. And not to say integration is a bad thing, but I still think
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
should
it
be.
is when you lose yourself.
When you lose, that's
When
exactly
you
right.
lose your
What I'm
self
saying.
awareness.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying you can sit down
I know
and
what
have
you're saying.
dinner. You understand exactly what I'm saying. I think it's better. And you know what? I was going to talk about it, but I can't find the article. But everybody can bring it up. There's a new fad that's going around, a popular fad that's increasingly drawing a lot of attention, and a lot of people are joining this. I wouldn't call it a cult or anything like that. It's just a fad, and it's starting in Arkansas. They're coming together and they're making these all white towns. You dig what I'm saying? All white towns. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you see,
And I'm not, huh?
I mean, ever since Trump got in there, that's what they've been doing anyway. They've been getting together.
Yeah,
We the ones just all over the damn place, man.
and that's
Worry
what I'm
about
saying.
Democrat. We'll break up a whole family because of a damn party, Democrat party or Republican party. At the end of
Right.
the day, neither one of them don't serve us. Okay.
Exactly.
At the end of the
You
day, they
try to
don't
keep
benefit neither one of us,
you
man.
try what you try to do, and mother, you love Trump, you love Trump. No, what the fuck you try to do when people are in office? You try to, all right, they want your vote, you make them give you something, okay? You make them give you something for your vote, okay? That's what you do. Them Democrats steal your vote every motherfucking year. Promise you the motherfucking world. They've been doing this since the beginning. Promise you since when they flipped you. You dig what I'm saying? All right. They've been doing that since. Promise you the world. After the damn vote over and they done won office, they tell you what? You get your nigga ass out of my motherfucking office, and you go.
But it ain't no difference with the Republicans. The Republicans ain't gonna give you shit. They
That's
be
why I'm
like,
on
look,
Trump ass right
you
there.
ain't
Cause
getting
he,
no
look,
welfare from the
look,
Republicans.
hey, what I'm on Trump ass right now is because, yeah, I voted for that motherfucker, and I want him to drain the swamp because he said he was gonna drain the swamp, and I want him to drain this motherfucking swamp. I want the swamp drain. That means
Well,
everybody got to. Hey,
it's
everybody.
wide open now.
That's what I'm
Because
saying. Everybody got to be. Now we
the
got to
main
get rid of all them.
country that was behind all this shit to this day was Britain. You know what I'm saying? Besides, because that's why the Jews don't get along with Britain either. But they protect each other because, like at the end of the day, they're against us. They don't want us to prosper. They don't want us to have shit. And that's
Right,
why you got the African countries. You know, they're getting support from Russia and China, of course, because that's right there. They got to protect their home. It's just like Trump trying to lock down all the Americas. They trying to do it over there. So you have two worlds.
right,
You see it forming right now. I don't see why y'all don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
it's two sides, but one coin. So all of them getting along. They work with each other because all of them owe each other money, so they know each other. And Russia, like I said, Russia numbers is low too. They can't afford to fight either. So who broke their numbers down? This is what I'm saying. And we got too many liberals over here. We ain't got enough tough ass people. Most of these kids ain't gonna make it through fucking boot camp. You
And
know what I'm saying?
I wonder how many people. Listen, how long this war been fighting? Two
Oh
years.
man, since I've been a
Two
kid,
years.
man.
No, I'm talking about. No, well, yeah, it's been war, war, war. But I'm talking about the Ukraine thing. About 2 years.
Oh
So
yeah, that's been going on
it's
about 4-5 years, man. You know what
whatever,
I'm
however
saying?
long it's been going on. But listen, check this out. Where the army at, man? I mean, they still got army. How many people in that army? All these bombs and shit. You see, they 400 drones. Russia sent 400 drones today in a massive attack to Ukraine. Fucked them up. How many people you gonna kill? How many more people?
Look.
How many is it?
That's
How
why
many?
I'm telling
I don't
you.
know. What
It
is
is
it?
a show, bro. Don't believe this
God
shit you
damn,
see.
man.
Don't
What the
believe this
fuck?
is a show. This is the Wizard of Oz, man. Y'all stop believing in this shit. Y'all giving it too much power. These people is not. It ain't even that many people to be killing. How the hell they can't even function? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And what country will keep going to attack other people right around them, and they don't give a damn about their citizens? Come on, man. These people is crazy at the end of the day. So, like I said, the citizens probably don't even. This is what we getting on the media. When the devil controls the media, then he can put whatever he want out to make you believe. And then once you start believing it, then that's what's gonna happen. It's just simple as that. So they gotta set your ass up. It's just like somebody got a track for you and you going down the damn track. All right.
Look at this right
You
here.
can see the finish line. You can see the finish line, but it's always a script. You know what I'm saying? Because these are actors, man. Okay.
Look at this. Just look at this right here. Look at this.
Ain't no way all them killing, man. Ain't even got that many people, man.
Just look at this. Hold, let me shut this thing. Hold on. Let me shut this. Oh shit. Okay. The mouse is about dead, but I'm going. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck, man? Huh? I mean, come on, man. All that shit going on over there like that, man. And how many people? Why is all them lights on in the damn home? I mean, you just gonna be sitting there at home and shit like that when shit going on like that.
That's why I told you, man. Don't believe this shit, man. That might be a video game or something, man. These people be lying, man. I don't believe that shit to be saying. Cause ain't no way you gonna be bombing me and then we gonna negotiate after you done kill my family. There ain't no negotiate. Just go and wipe everybody the fuck out. Shit. Simple as that. I'm so sick of this shit, man. I'm tired of all this shit, man. I'm tired of all these. I can't believe these people still getting up, going to work. Like we ain't at war. Like in the 50s, they would have meetings and people be gathering. Like, what we gonna do? There ain't none of that shit going on. You ain't nobody preparing for no war. You know, and during that time, they had to every bomb you let go, you had to make another bomb. Who making the bombs? Right. Who making the bombs? Where they get the material from?
Look at this. I'm gonna show you this video right here.
All these used ass cars that piled up during COVID that they can't sell right now.
You know what they should do? You know what they should do? Help Cuba get the grid right. Ship them used cars to Cuba. Boy, hey, you imagine they get all them used cars. What them motherfuckers can do? They
ain't got enough room for that damn.
They still driving cars from the 50s, 40s, and 50s over there.
Man, you believe that shit if you want, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
And my cousin was over there.
Huh?
He was over there. He went over there. My cousin went over there.
And that's all you still see cars from the 50s.
Yes, they still see.
That might be somebody just riding in the classic.
No. I should put him on the phone. I should call him. Let me see. Watch this. Let's see if he answers. See if he answers.
Hello.
Hey, bro. What's up?
What's going on?
Ain't too much. Hey, look. I got Big Haas on the phone. Look at here.
Who?
Big Haas, my man Big Haas. Look at here. For my podcast partner. But anyway, look, when you went to Cuba, right?
That podcast.
All right, there you go. Fuck you. But anyway, when you went to Cuba, right?
Right now, you need to be educated for real right now. What the fuck's going on in this world? How we've been fucking blocked out on every avenue. That's what you should be talking about. Stop fucking
talking about what? Talking about what?
I'm to see you lately, but I don't plan to unless you start talking about how you can help us. Help the black folks, help the people that suffer, not just black people suffering. Put food on the fucking table, man. Stop reversing time. Put the black history back in the fucking library. Put the black history back in the schoolroom. Until you ready to do some shit like that,
That's what we doing.
Last time I know you fucking on the other side talking that day.
But
Trump.
no.
Anyway,
You got to understand the situation. You got to listen. You can't just take pieces of things and listen to it. But anyway, I called you for a question. I had a question. That's what I called you for. What the question is? Don't they still drive the cars over there in Cuba? They got the cars over there from the damn 40s and 50s over there.
Yeah, they fix their own shit. They take a damn living and try to learn the motherfucking muscle and make it stay up. They in the business over there. They make shit happen. So nothing the U.S. can do to them motherfuckers to make them suffer any more than they already suffer. Other than they got the blackout over there right now. But yeah, that's the U.S. hands in that shit. That's why the Cubans got blackout. That's why they ain't got no power on top of that. Because the U.S. got their hands on it now, on that shit. It's fucked up, man. You're in a fucked up state of mind, man. You need to keep it 100 with these people on your podcast and get people to vote. Fuck everything else. Vote. Talk about voting. Talk about the power of voting. Every vote count. I don't give a fuck what people say. So that's what I'm saying. Put your orders in the mindset they gotta take their ass out and vote, and get some young motherfuckers that got with a big following, like all these TikToks and shit got a big following. That's who you should be reaching out to. But anyway.
Thank you for the advice and everything, and we take it and we do that. That's what we do. All is about truth and facts, bro. Truth and facts. You bring truth, you bring facts. I don't care who bring it.
Don't educate us on what them fuckers doing and how they does that. Educate on how we can improve ourselves. That's what you need to be talking about. How can we improve ourselves? Everything else is just wasting time.
You know how we can improve ourselves? We have to separation.
We separate, but you gotta show them how to do it. You gotta lead them.
They ain't gonna listen. They've been too dependent.
You gotta vote, man. Too many young. How many people talk to their database that they don't vote? A lot, right? I don't vote. Ain't no my vote don't count. Ain't no I can do. That motherfucker lost their damn way. And to their asses on that cotton field, or goddamn picking, begging groceries, they ain't gonna be happy if that shit happens. Then they might want to vote. You too late. Then you can't overturn it. This is the only chance we got, really, probably in a long time, to overturn what's going on. It's a long time, man.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I mean, it is. You're right. You're absolutely right. I think this is the best time. That's why I wanted him to, because he's fucking crazy, a fool, and he will expose everything. And that's what I wanted him to do. Drain the swamp. Because it's evil on both sides, and that's all. That's why I want him in there. Because all other presidents have been compromised. He's a fucking fool. He wasn't on nobody's side. Everybody hated him, and that's why I liked him, because he could expose it all. That's the only reason.
Evil on both sides should be out the window. You shouldn't talk about evil on both sides. You should talk, this motherfucker is the evil devil. So that's what you should be talking about. He's a devil. So that's what you should be talking about. And his whole administration got to go. I don't even do that. Take the Senate back, take the Congress back, and fucking impeach this fucker, and go out there and impeach him and then pack the damn court or put term limits on the court. That's the only way we can fucking do that. And the only way we can do that is vote.
Put term limits on the Senate.
Everybody, man. Everybody needs term limits. Them motherfuckers would do some work then. Put term limits on all them fuckers. And that's what I'm saying. So we got to fucking do and make a law. A motherfucking convicted felon cannot run for damn president. That's what we need to do. That's the only way we're going to save this country, man. I got a grandson coming up. I don't want motherfuckers goddamn picking cotton, to survive. You know what I mean? Shit. You might think your days have come and gone, but mine, I don't think so.
I don't think mine come and gone. I ain't even seen the greatest of mine yet. Mine is yet to come. Shit, I'm telling you that.
It's evil. Stop talking about that. Stop doing the pros and cons shit and just do all cons against motherfuckers. Stop that damn trying to keep balance. Fuck the balance, tilt the scale. That's what they do. They tilt the scale. They don't give a fuck who they hurt, feeling they hurt. They tilt the scale, bro. That's what we got to tilt the scale. Stop talking about evil on both sides. That bullshit. Motherfucker, we know everybody's human. Everybody got deficiencies. You know that shit. We already know that. That's a given. But we got to stop talking that way. We got to talk about, okay, we got to vote.
Expose the devil. That's all. Expose the devil. Expose them.
If the
Expose them.
devil ain't been exposed already, who the fuck? You ain't looking. Your eyes ain't closed. You're sleeping because the devil exposes himself every turn, every policy, every situation is being exposed. Come on, man, get with the program. And who's the partner over there? Is that how he feel about all this shit?
There you go. He right there. He right here. He live with me.
You ain't saying shit.
Hey man, I respect. I was just listening, brother. Hey, I ain't on neither side. I don't care about either side, Republican or Democrat. I feel about for my people, and I feel like we.
I'm not on either side. Yes, you need to be on the side. Take a side, man. You want to be on the other side, go on the other side. Don't walk out here.
What you mean? What you mean the other side though? What you mean by the other side?
You ain't on no side,
No.
right? So you need to take a side. Don't you think?
I'm on my family side. I'm just like you said. You got a grandson. I'm worried about my grandkids too. So I ain't choosing no side. I'm worried about my family. I don't care nothing about. I'm worried about the collective. But at the end of the day,
Democrats trying to kill
like
you.
I said,
Republicans trying to kill you. Both of them trying to kill you.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we losing either way. You know what I'm saying? So we can get up and go to work and pay for our nice houses and cars and stuff. But we want our kids to repeat the same stuff over and over. We have to make a stand sometime.
You don't have a house. You're not gonna have a job to go to. You're not gonna have that shit to go to. That shit gonna be all taken away from you. Unless you work in somebody's field, somebody's plantation.
What you don't understand, this ain't motherfucking the Republican plan.
It ain't our choice.
It's not our choice. Not the Republicans' plan. What this is the World Economic Forum's plan.
Yeah, this is a world thing. This ain't
it's
no
a world
thing.
thing, man. Trump ain't got shit to do with that, man. This is a world thing going on, man. The World Economic Forum. They already with the shit. The 2030 agenda. Research that. They rule the world.
Oh, man, who's that control them? The Republicans, right?
No.
It ain't just no Republican. I don't know why y'all keep saying it's just Republican.
It ain't no fucking Republican. The World Economic Forum.
When they put us in, when black people was in so-called slavery, it didn't matter what party it was, Democrat or Republican. We still was in slavery. We ain't had no party then, and we had to stick together. And soon we stuck together and got together and built our towns and separated ourselves and were economically sound. They came and destroyed it and bombed us and did the same thing. That's what I'm saying. People got to know their history. And all history doing is repeat itself. So it ain't no color thing. It ain't no color thing no more. It's everybody. It don't matter what color you are. They're attacking everybody with the food, with the propaganda, the information. You know, I mean, they're taking away the 401k, Social Security. We won't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? So the American dream is gone. We got to create our own dream now. And that's the problem. We worry about Democrat and Republican. We got to stick together now and throw all that and Christian and Muslim. We need to throw all that stuff out, all these titles, and survive.
That's it. Stick together and motherfucker want your vote. You make them earn your vote. Don't give it to them.
We know right now, we don't give a fuck if they earn it or not. We want to give it to them if they're on the right side of the law. And the right side of the law right now, they're trying to keep my freedom. And right now, freedom is being threatened. So that's the right side of the law.
Who threatening freedom?
Who the fuck is threatening?
We all our freedom being threatened. He right? He ain't lying. That's
been happening. That's been happening.
Like I said, have you ever seen like this before?
No, not this bad. Not this bad.
I mean, it's getting bad, worse and worse.
Not as long as
we never seen like this. So we gotta say fuck what. As long as they got a fucking a D or a green or something in front of their name, and they side with us. I say us talking about the big D. If they side with us, then they got my vote. Fuck everything else right now. We got to fight them all. Fight them all. We got to resist everything they come at because the R has been taken over. They've been taken over by the devil himself. So they've been taken over. They're all part of this. So in reality, you got to fight all of them, bro. You got to.
Yeah, that's what we saying.
That's what we saying. All of them.
That's exactly what we said. That's what we do on here. We talk about all of them.
Fuck joining the Democratic Party. Create your own damn party.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Ain't nobody creating no damn party. the Green Party. Nobody can get it off the ground. Third party can't even get off the ground. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop voting.
Stop saying that
Stop voting
nonsense.
for them.
Stop it right
Hell,
now.
I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you. If you gonna run, I'll vote for you.
Yeah, because all of them need to be voted out. Every last one of them.
And I like,
they got APAC. You ever heard of APAC, brother? APAC. You ever heard of APAC?
What about him?
You ever heard of APAC?
That's who rule everything.
Have you ever?
Listen to me.
Money rule, right? That's the foundation of the world is money.
D in front of their name, we got to vote for them, man. And we can't look at them and try to look at all their flaws and how critical they are or this and that. We can't fuck that. They got a D in front of their name, and they believe in saving, let people have freedom of speech, let people have freedom with their body, and they believe in letting people progress based on their own merit. That's what we need to be fucking voting for. Nobody else. If they got an R in their name, chances are they are not going to conform to that kind of living. I don't give a damn what they say. So, and that's so it don't matter what they did, what they didn't do. It don't matter how we can't criticize, we can't judge up one side, down the other side. We can't do that. We just gotta just vote for them motherfuckers. Vote for them motherfuckers. And they got a D in front of their name because we're not gonna make it, bro. If we don't, we're gonna keep on talking about that motherfucker. And we so damn critical of our own time too. We real critical of that shit.
When have black people just been Democrats though, man? I don't even really care about none of that party stuff. I'll vote for whoever gonna try to help the people. I get food every time. But when have we just dedicated ourselves to the Democratic Party and they ain't never did shit for us? What have they done for us though?
Put us in prison. Made us slaves.
What have they done? I'm serious. What has the Democratic Party done, especially for our people? What have they done? Nothing.
Divided the black household.
You know one thing they did do? They got black women with degrees. Okay, we got that. Fine, we got that. But look how many black men don't have no degree. Look how many the trades going out of the schools.
You one of them that don't believe a black woman can be a president. You one of them.
Yeah, a woman can be a president. A woman. Listen,
I didn't say that for that. I didn't say for that. What I'm saying is the Democratic Party was promoting to break up the family more than they was to keep the family together. That's what I'm saying. And, I mean.
He said stay out the streets. That's why the facts is why the black woman got more degrees than anybody else, because the black man, most of the black men was in jail, unemployed, uneducated. You dig what I'm saying? So the woman was forced to lead a household. How you gonna lead a household on minimum wage? So you gotta go and get a degree so you can make more money. That's how it became like this. If you want to know the facts.
They smarter, for one.
They smarter?
They ain't smarter.
I thought we was all smart.
Shit.
Think about all your distractions. Think about all your infidelity and how you telling yourself. And what women do, they don't tell on themselves. They go fuck 100 motherfuckers they want to, and y'all would never know. But you
well, that mean they the devil then.
Right.
I just that's an example that they smarter. We are stupid than women. I ain't gonna say every woman is smarter than a man, but I'm just saying, I think women are smarter than men. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how they handle business. That's just the bottom line. Don't know how to handle. Get on the motherfucking band.
Thank you for the motivation, brother. Thank you for the motivation. I thank you, man. You done made me feel better as a black man after the day. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do better and I'm gonna vote Democrat after the day. That's it. That's it. You done changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna go vote. I don't care. As long as it got a D beside it, they could be putting poison in the water. They could be doing whatever. But as long as it got a D beside it, I'm gonna just go ahead. So, brother, I thank you. I really do.
Realize we in a war.
Don't you know that? But don't you know that? But don't you know that? Huh? Do you realize that?
What?
You need to realize we in a war.
Oh, you using my shit, man. Go with that bullshit, man.
You need to realize we in a war.
Do you realize we in a war?
That nigga up there, that's dirty.
Can't let no woman lead no household. We in a war. When a woman lead a household. Come on, man. We gotta be men, man. We gotta stand up. We gotta control this shit.
You need your household, fucker. You need a woman that needs a household.
Okay,
He crazy.
bro, I'm messing with you. I'm just hey, I'm just making a joke, a laughing situation out of this, just to mess with you, bro. To get
Yeah,
the
man, we
fuck.
love you, bro. We
I
just,
love you,
hey,
bro.
we
I
all on
love
the same page at the end of the day,
you.
bro.
I understand. Yes,
We on
we
the
do need
same
to help
page,
each
man.
other. I think
We had
we all
if we had to go to war right now, I got your back. That's all I can tell
I
you.
got you.
You
You
know
know
what
I
I'm saying?
got your back. You know I got your back. You
I'll
know
be
that.
damn
You
Democratic
ain't gotta
Republican.
know
I
that.
don't
I
even
lay it
care, man.
down for you. You know I lay it down for you. You ain't even gotta know that. I don't give a fuck if you are Big D. Okay? I love you. That's for real. Now that's love right
Yeah,
there.
man.
By
Yeah.
biology or what?
That one thing about us, we don't be dwelling on no shit like that because we know the bigger picture. So
That's it.
we don't care nothing about that, about Democrat, Republican. At the end of the day, we sticking together. So
That's right. And we want the better man. Hey, I want for my brother what I want for myself. And that's the
exactly.
real truth. That's the real fucking truth. So how could I want you to be in harm? I don't want you to be in harm's way.
And that's the real intelligence right there. Okay? That's the real intelligence. Positive energy always creates elevation, baby.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate you. I love you, man.
Appreciate
And
you,
I'm
man.
gonna
Talk
holler
about
at you.
Cuba,
I'm
man.
gonna holler at you, though, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, that was all right, bro. That was all right. But we gotta get that. See, and there's a lot of people there. I mean, a lot of our people is deep in their democratic mind state. Democrat got
Yeah.
what I
And it's
said.
cool.
What I say,
It's cool.
it's cool. And I'm not against a Democrat, but we got to reshape your mind and let you see and give you is. I wish the Lord. Man, when I tell you, I say I pray that you have insight. I really mean it. Insight so you can see this shit for yourself. I'm blessed with some type of special power. I'm not trying to be funny like a superhuman or something. I can see through this shit. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it for it comes. I
Like
see
it's a
it.
wave,
I see the
bro.
whole. Yeah, I see the
Surfing.
whole picture. You dig what I'm saying? I overstand. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but see, you can't get it over on me. I already see. I see you, devil. And I know what it is.
Yeah.
And I can see ahead of the game. Just like y'all think Trump bad, but the things is gonna happen.
Yeah, he's playing his role.
That's it.
He's playing his role, man.
It's gonna be for the best of us. You just gotta kill that Democrat shit. But look, let me play this right here, this video right here. I'm gonna share this. I want to share this video right quick. It's one that I was gonna share. And I told you they had 40s and 50s still going on in Cuba. I told you.
Yeah, man, but goddamn, man,
That's
y'all
for
ain't
real.
gonna keep killing you with that, man. That ain't
telling
But
you,
he did say the same thing they do in Africa. They good at inventing and they know how to make it happen. Man.
I'm saying no.
When
They
you
got
ain't got shit, that's what happens. That's why I say that's what's wrong with us. We too comfortable. That's why we can't. A lot of us can't see because we too fucking comfortable. All right. When your ass go through shit and stuff, you see the light. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, and the reason why they driving the 40s and 50 cars because the United States got the embargo against the country. Can't nobody trade.
I know why you say what you said, man.
Yeah,
I know
that's
what
why
you
the
said.
United States has the embargo against Cuba. Can't nobody bring shit in there. No material. No shit like that.
But that's a testing ground for what's about to happen over here. That's what I keep saying. That's a testing ground. Gaza, all these places are testing grounds for what they trying to do to us.
Why you think those smart cities and all that shit? Hold on, let's play this right here. Look.
These are supposed to be the adults in the room, and I'm going to let the adults kind of just break this down for you. We're going to give a little commentary on it. Check this out.
How do we ever get the strait open again?
Well, I think the off-ramp is that the United States declares victory, does what Sachs says, and says, listen, we degraded and we destroyed. That's what we came here to do. We did not come here for some experiment in democracy. We wish the best to the Iranian people to do the things they need to do. And if Iran does not back down, if after that declaration, Iran continues to destroy cargo containers moving through the narrow straits, I think you're going to see Iran's neighbors and Israel and others get very involved as it pertains to Iran because it's in their interest. Listen, the United States produces 20 million barrels of oil a day, and we consume 20 million barrels a day. This is a modest problem for the United States. This is a massive problem for China. This is a massive problem for Asia. This is a massive problem for all of our friends in the Gulf who are trying to dodge Iranian missiles right now. So there are a lot of people in the world who will take up arms to deal with the Iranians if the United States isn't there, because we can take care of ourselves.
Listen, the strait has never been closed. Iran has been very clear. India just had an entire oil shipment go right through the strait. You know how they got that shipment through the strait? They paid for that cargo and for safe passage in yuan. So Iran has already been very clear about this. The strait is open to anybody that doesn't want to pay in US dollars. So if you want to pay for your oil and your commerce in yuan, you can do so, but we're no longer accepting US dollars. So the United States can declare victory. But how do you think that works out for the United States and inflation when all of the Gulf countries, all of these bases, all of these oil infrastructures are all now doing commerce in the Chinese currency and not the US dollar? But I'll let the idiots continue.
Your position, Brad, just to confirm it, is we are going to leave the war in the next 30 days. And then if the straits are not open, then China, India, and all the Gulf countries that are impacted by it, they will protect it. They will fight Iran.
I think they'll put a lot of pressure on Iran not to continue firing missiles at their ships, right? At the end of the day, this is not just an American problem. And let's be clear, we're always involved in this part of the world. The only question is, are we going to have an active armada that's engaged in active military activities against Iran? And what I'm suggesting again, and listen, anytime you try to clean up a mess like this, there is risk. This is not a risk-free initiative by the United States, nor was Venezuela. But let me steelman the alternative. Doing nothing and allowing Iran to procure, the ingredients for a nuclear missile when they are set on the destruction of the United States and U.S. interests, doing nothing in Venezuela while the Monroe Doctrine is totally wrecked and we let our adversaries take up positions in South America, those also have risks.
It's just so embarrassing. It's like the idiots in the room think that we're all retarded and we don't have the internet. We don't all have iPhone 18s where we're constantly doom scrolling all day long. And we're seeing the truth, a lot of truth. Not anything that they're saying. Everything they're saying is a fucking lie. Trump got bitched out. He backed down like a little bitch because Iran said, you want to fuck around, you're going to find out. So the military that he claims he decimated, he said they don't have any air defenses, they don't have any rockets. He made a threat and now he's backing down like a little bitch. And even Sky News is fucking mocking Trump.
The thing is clear that I think folk sense in Donald Trump's circle and perhaps him directly that if these strikes take place, it is going to be catastrophic for the civilian society, the civil infrastructure in Iran and the civil society inside this country, and also the retaliation that we might potentially see from Iran toward the Gulf states, but also Israel will most certainly be enormous. So I think the cost is
he
now.
They don't like your little Spanish ass either.
And
right, those carry a lot of risks, and so we're weighing these two risks. Again, for me, I don't like the fact that we're engaged in military activities here, but I will tell you, I am very much on the side that if we're going to go protect American national security interests, you go in.
Iran don't have no nuclear power. They would have used it by now, fool.
And I think that's what I hear.
Don't you think they would have used it by now?
Yeah. So when Joe Kent, the number one man in the entire country,
they had to blow Israel. They had to blow Israel.
Yeah, that's the first place they would have hit.
Hate them motherfuckers.
We're
Come on,
threat
man.
to national
I said
security.
just common sense, man.
17 other agencies, so 18 agencies in total, all analyzed Iran, and they all came back with the same analysis. Iran was not building nukes. They were never going to build nukes. They had no intention of building whatsoever. And that was the truth. So now you have people like this douchebag who's still talking and championing the same Fed slop talking.
Because they're trying to hide the true corporate.
And they ignore
which is Israel that has the nuclear bomb that's threatening to bomb everybody. That's what them the fools they're about to get. Hey, they about to have China, Russia, and all the Muslim countries going to attack Israel. Israel gonna be disappeared next week. They're gonna be gone. I'm telling you. They ain't gonna have nobody left. I'm telling you, man. Cause they're the ones got the nukes. Okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they said, hey, we can't, we're not allowed to know how many nukes they got or nothing. Expect theirs.
They already know how many they got.
I'm talking about Israel.
They going in there like 007, and they gonna shut all that shit down in Israel. Watch what I tell you, man. That country is done. That little 9 million people, they might as well get their leave because it's over with. And even if they don't bomb them, they still gonna get shunned in society. Nobody ain't fucking with them, man. It's just simple as that.
Christians get ready to go against them. You know why?
They already are.
You know
That's
why?
all you see on TikTok and all these social media.
Look, let's check this out. Look at this right here. Christians, you all motherfuckers that say something about us for banging on the motherfucking so-called the fake Jews, huh? You always say something about. Look at what they say. Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. God almighty.
You heard what he said? Genghis Khan.
God almighty.
That man with the Genghis Khan.
God almighty.
They letting you know. They know they Slav. They the Slavic community. They the old. Man, look here. He said Genghis Khan. You know what color Genghis Khan was? This is what I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
This is what I'm telling you. That's the Mongolians, man.
You can't make it up, yeah.
Well, I tell you, they just steady telling on themselves, boy.
You can't make it up, yeah.
So he already let you know they man, please. I done told you, Genghis Khan, boy, he was had half the world, you know?
Yeah.
And it looked like they trying to live the same thing out. Like I told you, man, but they don't have the numbers. God being cutting them down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because they do the same thing throughout history. And look, man, the same thing we were talking about, they just came up with something saying that that every 28 years, every 28 years, the DNA get updated. So now they coming back to what we talk about every 28 years, the same thing keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Every 28 years. So we can go down to 28 days. And I had deja vu when look, bruh, this ain't nothing but assimilation, man. Y'all, when you have deja vu over and over, I just had it again. And I keep doing the same thing like a broken record. The same thing you going through. That's what I'm telling you. Look.
Yep.
It's a spell. We in a spell. And we got to break this because this thing ain't nothing but an illusion. Because I thought about it last night. I said, man, damn. Look like I just did this and I did the same thing the year before, but it was just packaged different. Man, look.
Exactly.
The more we get on here and the more we bang on the devil, the more insight you get and you can break down, you can see what's going on. And that's why I tell you can't get hooked on these titles.
Right. I pray for everybody to have insight. For real.
No, you ain't got no insight in this next world. You're gonna die. No. It's just simple as that. Because you ain't gonna be able to forecast what's going on.
They think I'm playing, boy. I pray for them to have insight so they can see
this
shit.
No, they think this shit gonna keep going like it's going now. They think it's gonna be like this forever. Shit, not no more.
Yeah. Look at here.
And like I said, once America start depending on itself, which is coming back to, who they gonna have to depend on? The people that built this country. Like I said, because they done ran everybody else off. And
exactly.
Once the black man stand up and start taking care of his household and his family and his community, it's gonna reflect through other races. And like I said, if we the real teachers of humanity. You know what I'm saying? And we lost our title. That's why they put the women on the pedestal because they don't want us to have that because we the head. Once we get the confidence, the women gonna follow us anyway. They're gonna fall in line.
That's why I made that statement to
I
bro,
know,
man.
I had to come back to that because I had to let you know you was right, and we're gonna continue being right because, like I said, at the end of the day, we at war. And so who is the most intimidated person? Every time he walk out the door, he getting attacked is the black man with some confidence in himself. Okay?
Right.
You can't have no confidence.
No. I want you to check this out. I want you to check this fool out right here. Hold on. I want you. This is just a fool. And I mean, I like a comedy show. I mean, we watching a show, and didn't you say that? It's a show, right?
Yeah, it's a show.
Did you say
I
that?
mean, that's
All right,
all it is.
so, all right, so I want to watch. I want to
you go
watch the
with
best,
me.
funniest. I want to watch the best show, the scariest show, the funniest show. I like the show. I don't want this same boring drama. You dig what I'm saying? So I like Trump. You dig? And that's hey, he gonna get that show to us. I want you to see this shit right here. Check this shit out right here, bro. Listen to this right here. Let me refresh it. Hold on.
Or I will shut down the government if I don't get my wool. None of us have said.
You want to know something?
You've said
okay,
it.
you want to put that on
You've
my.
said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay. 20 times you
Chuck.
have.
Why is this man talking to his boss like that? He supposed to be his boss. That's what I tell you that during the
no respect, boy.
Crazy, man. That man, no, he should have retired years ago, you know.
Hey.
They trying to hold on their little old heads, man. Once them old heads out of there, they done.
Boy. I got it. It was oh yeah. Let me see this right here. Oh yeah. Let me see.
And we're
Yeah, here go another. I just want. Hold up. Damn, man, I thought I had it, but I do it right quick. Shit.
Yeah, I can't even share none of my stuff because of how you got the screen or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, it ain't that. I mean, then it. Hold on. Let me see. Did you?
Oh, I see now.
Oh, hold
I
up.
got
Did
it
you
now.
do it? Oh, hold on. Oh, you go ahead.
Hold
I
on,
ain't see it. I
let's
had this thing up. Oh,
Oh, I can't even do this shit. What's going on with this?
what you mean?
Oh, I don't want that. Take it back down.
Well, you better not show that tab.
What tab?
I'm
Oh, this
messing.
shit, it keep disappearing, man. I don't know what the hell that about.
Oh shit.
I'll leave it alone. Anyway, man, what's going on with the Richard Craven Award today, man?
Oh shit! I got it. Let me
With the
share.
album art.
Yeah, I got. Oh, the album mark. Okay, but let me share this real quick. I told you I had
All right.
another more fun for the moment or whatever. Look at here, this motherfucker.
going to bring them down to the. Nobody else. We don't have room for none of all these big shots that we have here. None of the senators. None of all these people. We're going to bring them down. We're giving them a special medal, a beautiful medal, a very expensive medal that if I see it on eBay tonight, I'll be extremely upset. All right. So we're going to all march down there later. Congratulations. Thank you very much. That's great. Very nice. And we're.
Them look crazy, right? I'm telling you. He told you, look, all the senators right there. He talking shit to him. He that motherfucker be talking shit to him, don't he?
Oh my
That's why they don't like him. That's why they don't like him, man. Cause he gonna talk shit to him.
You even played that video.
Yeah, I played that. No, because the way. Yeah.
What
he
the hell?
Hey, look, now the Richard Cranem Award. The Richard Cranem Award. It goes. I have it going between. Look, it's a tie. It's a tie. It's a 4-way tie for the Richard Cranem Award this week. Let me get it right.
He said a 4-way tie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Richard Cranem Award, ladies and gentlemen, the Richard Cranium Award. You know what the Richard Cranium Award is? Richard, what's short for Richard, is dick. What is your cranium? Your head. Put it together, the Dickhead Award. All right. The Dickhead Award this week right here, this is the first dickhead right here. It's a 4-way tie. Goes to, and I'll explain why, it goes to this motherfucker right here. this little racist bastard right here, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Watch.
he's a clown.
He has it, the white supremacy tattoos on there. Watch how he does the black soldier.
Yeah, he ain't saluting. I told you they got this under this racist shit going on. That's why I told you, man. That's why we gotta get our own, man.
Look.
He needs to salute the man. I wouldn't have shook it. I would have squeezed the fuck out of his hand.
It ain't saluting.
That's why we gotta stop participating with the. Look, man. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I see it.
Right.
Every day, I think black folk is dealing with anxiety and all kind of shit to fuck with their nervous system because they gotta go to work and they gotta put on airs like these people really care about their ass on a daily basis. But these people, at the end of the day, they surviving and they want to take care of their family, so they're gonna do whatever. We should have the same attitude. No, but the thing about us, we just more cordial, we just more peaceful people. But sometimes you gotta have a little fight in you and get a little nasty in order for people to respect you. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that's about me, I don't have no problem with no race because I'm gonna look a motherfucker in their eye. You don't like me, I don't like your ass. If I feel like you don't like me, that's cool. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna smile like I ain't even read the fact that you didn't like me. Okay? But one thing, I'm intelligent enough to do that. But the thing is, I can't. It won't be no long haul because once I read the room, then I'm a plan for my way to exit the room. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, every place I ever went, and I'm a highly intelligent black man, and usually I get good jobs. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I go do something for myself, my people are the ones that treat me worse, especially with my own business. Okay, they not supportive. They want to shun you on the prices that you charge them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's why we don't support each other because we don't believe in each other. But somebody come and tell you from another race, this is what it is, you're gonna go with it. Because you might not like it at that moment. You're gonna bite your tongue because it got done. Because that's how you've been trained to, but you won't do that for your own people. And that's the problem I got with my own people. And that's why a lot of us don't go out and venture off and start their own business and got to go back to these people to depend on these folk because we don't have the proper support. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is always on some old crabs in the bucket type energy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my grandma said, niggas and flies, I do despise. The more I'm around niggas, the more I like flies.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, with me knowing what I know, and I see how these people look at me, because they can see the truth in me. And by me doing the show don't help. You know what I'm saying? So the word get around. So, like I said, sometimes but one thing about me, I walk my head up and I dare a motherfucker put their hand on me because like I said, I ain't no little fella, but I do got stress from 86 on your ass. And if you let me tap into that, then I'm gonna be like a super saiyan around this motherfucker. But until then, let me keep saying my positive energy always creates elevation. Because you want that side of me. Right. You don't want the other side, the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Because that person is not nice. I retired that person a long time ago. But I always keep that degree so I can tap into it. But my point in saying all this is I'm getting to the point, like I said, man, I done had some great jobs the last couple of years, but it's not the job. I go in there, I work hard. It's the energy. It's the spirit of the people. And it ain't just white people. It's just people, period. And when you just in some shit you don't want to do all your life, it creates a negative and a mean, nasty person. And that's what we got in this society. A lot of miserable ass people with a lot of money and a lot of goods, but they miserable. You know why? Because they overworked, they overstimulated, and they not happy. Okay? And it's just simple as that. And you see it. I see it every day. Because when I go in and come out of the workforce, I see it. And I'm just trying to figure out a way. Once I figure out that way, how I can beat the system, because I'm right there. And once I get them out where I need to be, I'm gonna always play the game. And one thing I'm not gonna do is sign up for their shit and get them 30, 40, 50 years. I don't want my kids to go through that. Okay? So because it's a waste of time. And right now, even if I want
I
to turn
wish
my
I
life
could
down,
find that video.
I'm on the downside if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I shouldn't be working for nobody anyway. I got enough knowledge to be able to take care of a corporation. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have the backing. I can't come from another country and get a 20, 30, 50, 60, $100,000 loan because to compete against people like me that were born in this fucking country. Okay? All right? So this the problem. So I love my people. I love this, but this is why I am the way I am now, because I feel like I'm not gonna waste my energy to get around people worried about Democrat, Republican, all this shit, all this bullshit, this
Yeah, I
surface
don't
shit.
get into that.
So
I don't get
I
into that
can't be
Democrat
around
and
it
Republican.
because if
I've
you
got
stagnated, you ain't growing, then you're not helping the next generation behind you. They're gonna just repeat the cycle and they're gonna look at you and they're gonna clown you. That's why these young folk don't have no respect for the older generation, because y'all ain't doing nothing different and they see what's going on. You feel me?
Still singing. We shall overcome.
Yeah, man.
Still
I'm sick of
singing.
that shit, man. I'd
Still
rather
singing.
fucking suffer and do what I gotta do to make it before I keep going through this bullshit. And that's why I get on here and do this show and do whatever, because it was something gonna break one day. And when it does break, I won't be on that gravy train going to hell. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be successful, and I'm putting my word on that, today. And I always been saying it, but I'm putting it so y'all, the universe, can hear me. Okay? So when people say we ain't doing this, we ain't doing it, that's why we get on the show. Because if you don't talk about it and make some moves and try to prosper, these people can hate on us all we want. We just let you know we don't stand for this shit no more. Whether you white, black, whatever, we tired of it. Okay? And we represent a lot of people. They just don't have the voice to say it. I'm done,
I tell
bro.
you, that's why I say bring the truth. Any truth. Truth and facts. I don't care. As long as you bring truth and facts, I don't give a fuck where it come from.
Yeah, man.
Because it's universal. Truth is universal. Truth is truth. All right,
Yeah,
going on
man.
with this Richard Cranium Award. The second part of this second award tie goes up to this damn fool right here that try to be a bully, but was a bully to the wrong motherfucker this time right here. Tough guy. Look what happened to this tough guy.
That's the sound of the police.
Oh, wow.
That's the sound of the police.
That nigga jump back in that truck quick. Road rage will get your ass killed, boy.
Damn.
I had to tell my daughter that one day. I told my daughter one day, I said, look, you got to stop having road rage, baby. She was on the highway and somebody tried to swerve off the road. Road rage is dangerous. Y'all got to, and see, that's what I'm saying. The food and all that got y'all people, y'all can't even control your emotions no more. That's why you can't even talk to people. They so emotional and can't even sit there and have a sensible conversation about nothing, man.
Oh, I said it was a 4-way tie. I meant it was 5. My fault. But look,
God,
it's a 4-way tie. No, it's 4. It's 4. It's 4 because I ain't even gonna play that other one. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. And I'm gonna say the best one for last. All right, this here go this next one right here, and this next one goes out right here because I hope this really shines a light on some of you because you're still doing the shit. And it's fucked up. You need to stop it. And they clowning your ass. Watch this shit. Look at him right there. Let's look at him.
Tommy.
Clowning him. You see him. Walking with his damn driver.
Letting them know that's some dumbass shit showing your ass, nigga.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why?
They don't know no better, man. They don't know no better,
we
man.
started but they took it too far. They showing the ass. What you showing your ass for, man?
Hey, man.
Showing your ass for? Damn. P. Diddy seen that boy, he'd go crazy. God damn, that motherfucker couldn't sleep, boy. He seen a picture of that right there, boy. I'm telling you now.
Hey, man, that's crazy. That's a whole nother show, bro, because I got something to say about that.
Look, now, and I got a request for somebody wants to talk about a show on soon on one of these Saturdays. But look, the last part of the Richard Cranium Award goes out to. I want to show you this pretty little picture right here. You see this little pretty picture right there? Look at them dogs. You see them? You see them doggies, damn big hearts. You see them dogs? Okay, guess what them dogs? Guess what them dogs did?
What they do?
Them dogs, they were stolen. 7 stolen dogs escaped a meat truck in China and walked 10 miles home together.
Wow.
God almighty.
Hey, you heard about the Chinese restaurant? I don't know if it was Chicago or New York. They had 700 squirrels in the freezer.
Oh, squirrels. In the where?
In the freezer.
Oh shit. But you know squirrels.
In the walk-in
eat
freezer.
squirrels though. Motherfucker eat squirrels now.
But this they losing money because people ain't going to eat at their restaurant like that. They don't have the money to go buy no real food. Man, this is what I'm telling you. Nobody ain't eating out like that. People can't afford to eat out. This shit get
squirrels.
The motherfucker had squirrels, man. And you know, when we was younger, when you cook, we used to shoot squirrels with a pellet and BB guns.
Yeah.
And my homeboy mama used to cook them. You know, she
Skin 'em.
good them. Yeah, and that motherfucker taste just like chicken, boy. So you don't know the difference. They chop it down the middle. You ain't know. You think you getting that sweet and sour chicken? Boy, you got some squirrel.
You know what a squirrel is?
Yeah, I know what a squirrel is. He a rat.
A tree rat. Yeah, a tree rat.
Yeah.
Damn it, a tree rat.
What do you think I said in my song? I'm trying to avoid rat, cats, and dogs, nigga.
No doubt. The pig.
The one big hog. You said it, they say that's what the hog was grafted from a rat, cat, and a dog. And you got people with characteristics of a rat, a cat, and a dog. And you put them all in America, you got one big hog. And that's what's going on.
No doubt. No doubt.
A hog with big balls and your ass eating that shit.
That's exactly what's going on. Hey, I remember somebody had posted a damn picture from a Chinese restaurant talking about the chicken and something chicken. And you know how I posted, you know what I commented? That wasn't chicken.
Hell no, wasn't no chicken part. Now I think about my past, boy. Woo. When I used to eat the chicken and stuff, I ain't no telling what I would eat, man. Like, cause I had a little Chinese restaurant around the corner from me, and the cats used to be around there all the time. Then them cats started disappearing. They started disappearing, man. So I think they were breeding the cats, especially in our community. They don't give a damn about feeding us shit, cause they come here and say, hate the black American, hate the black American. Okay, so they automatically think we criminals, rapists, we the foulest thing on the planet. And they, of course, they're going to treat us like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they had third eye open. And we know half the time that shit ain't open with them folk. Because that Genghis Khan people.
Right. All right, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break this down right here before we leave out. I'm going to give y'all a word of wisdom. Everybody, I want y'all to have a word of wisdom. Break it down. We're going to break a little Bible verse down for you before you leave here today. Before we leave out of here today. So I'm going to hit you with this right here before we go. Look at this. Check this out. Break it down.
Verse 13. Depending upon the version of the Bible you have, this Ethiopia might be spelled Cush, C-U-S-H, or Cush, K-U-S-H. If you will look quickly at an authoritative source, you will see Cush, whether it's C or a K, is the ancient name for Ethiopia. If you will read properly the Bible, Europe is not mentioned in the Bible until the very end. If you know the slightest thing about the life of Jesus Christ, you will know that when Jesus Christ was in trouble, it was to Africa his mother took him. It was there that she hid him. For 10 years, he grew there physically, spiritually, and morally. If you would look properly at the life of Jesus Christ, you will see that he never saw Europe. He never saw it. His disciples never saw Europe. The religion of Christianity was spread to Europe by the apostles who came long after the disciples. Not only that, it took 400 years after the death of Jesus Christ for Christianity to be consolidated in Europe. 400 years after his death. If you would look properly, you would see the first church in the world was in Africa. The first monastery in the world was in Africa. The very intellectual development of the church was a result of Africans. St. Augustine ain't nothing but an African. Consequently, when we say Jesus Christ is not white, we mean exactly that. He could be just about any color, but the one color he definitely could not be is white. As a matter of fact, if you will do the slightest research, this white Jesus that you see they have hanging everywhere is nothing but the uncle of the artist who painted the picture.
What's all this Bethlehem and all that business?
Yes, but that's not Europe.
No.
That's not Europe. That's Palestine and Africa. It's not. Jesus Christ never went to Europe. He never saw it. If he did, of course, there is some question as to whether or not he died on the cross. After his death, some people say he didn't die, and after his death, he might have gone, but he certainly never went to Europe while he was preaching. He never saw it, neither did his disciples. And he spent 10 years, and even in the Bible says that he had hair like the wool of a lamb. That's what the Bible says.
He even went to India.
He could not be white. It's impossible. Yeah. And the Christianity did not grow up. Christianity is not authentic to Europe. It's not. It entered Europe from the outside. As a matter of fact, one of the bloodiest histories that mankind has ever seen was to consolidate Christianity inside of Europe. That's when you had the gladiators, men fighting lions, and everything possible to crush it.
Y'all to see that.
It was stolen and contaminated like everything else.
There it is.
And I'm not gonna let
and
it
what
happen.
They come to say, man, you know what that means? These people ain't invented nothing.
And damn thing, they're not the creators. That's why. They the managers.
They the want to be managers. The Steve Jobs of this world. You know what Apple did? You know what Apple was so good, and Apple, what Steve Jobs would do. I mean, he would, think of things and think of, how to expand things, you know what I'm saying? But it would be somebody else's idea. And he would just put a spin on it to make it better. Only thing they did. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that they did, he didn't invent the phone. You know what I'm saying? He just made it where you put, you know what I mean? A digital type version, made the iPhone. But anyway.
Yeah, all he do is they get all these smart guys in the thinking room and they steal their goddamn ideas. That's all they do. Right. And they market it for themselves because they got more money than the next man.
How they pay
it don't matter what race you are. They've been doing it to all of us. So
right, I said
that's what
they pay him. I said because they pay him a good so-called salary.
Yeah. And they try to hide it. They're not stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. To come up with the ideas, you know what I'm saying? To come up with the ideas that they can't patent. The patent is in the name of the company, not
no doubt
the inventor. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
but they pay them that salary.
And whoever bought a patent, they get the credit for the creation. You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the vaccine, most of the diseases we got planted got patents on it because they man-made. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the base of it is parasites. And the only way the parasite can manifest is through negativity and affect your nervous system. So this whole system is to attack your nervous system, your gut, and everything else to keep you docile so you can't think clear, so you can't clean this shit out. If you ain't thinking clear, you getting up going to work, you ain't thinking about that. You thinking about the next day trying to get to the weekend so you can rest your body. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about nothing else. You in a tunnel vision because you worry about, you know what I'm saying, what material item you gonna buy after you don't work all week to look good like you ain't working and your ass tired. So, like I said, man, this shit got to end because, like I said, the way this simulation is, get a 9 to 5, or buying a house, all this, that system is dying. All that shit is over with. These people out here building free houses, they getting free power, they are separating themselves and they're getting off the grid. And I advise everybody else to do the same. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a prosperous life in the future. And it ain't about money. You know what I'm saying? It's about you buying some land. And wealth is not money. My uncle taught me that. He said, you know what wealth is? When I can call you and you can come fix something I need done. When I got contacts. You know what I'm saying? Logistics. You know what I'm saying? That's wealth. Wealth is not money.
You know what else is wealth?
Information.
No, you know what else is wealth?
What else?
health is wealth.
Yeah, of course.
Damn right. Health is wealth.
If you own your own
Makes
land and growing your own food and around your own people, you're not as stressed. You know what I'm saying? You're not stressing out about nothing.
Man. That's what I'm saying. Separation. Listen, you know, like those white people in Arkansas getting those all white towns. I'm not mad at you, man. For real,
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm happy for them.
You know, for
I'm
real,
happy
seriously.
for them.
And that's what I said. Like the society should be. You know what I'm saying? You should have an all black town, all white town.
Well, God had it set up like that. God already had.
And then you can have a melting pot. You know, in the middle. But God
had it set up like that already.
Right. That don't mean you hate that person. You just, you know. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That ain't being that's not being racist or anything like that. But you know, and that's not saying that you can't. You can still have a girlfriend from another one of them tribes.
Who cares? Who cares?
Nobody cares.
That's one situation.
Right. That's one situation. And then when y'all do that, y'all can go into downtown and mingle with the integrated.
But we talking about the majority of people.
And that's all. I mean,
we're not talking about little scenarios.
And then you can say it could really be separate but equal. Giving everybody the same opportunity to build what you want to, you know, how you want to structure things and build things. You know what I'm saying? I know the Asian tribe. The Asian tribe, when they over there, they gonna utilize every motherfucking thing. They gonna skin when they have a animal. They gonna eat every motherfucking thing. They ain't gonna let nothing go to waste. You dig what I'm saying? They gonna stick together. Damn right, they gonna stick together. They gonna not waste a whole lot of nothing. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know,
and take care of what you already got, because you always don't need no new shit. Because there ain't nothing new under the sun. It just packaged different. So sometimes maintain what you got. You ain't gotta go buy nothing new. Keep what the hell you got already, man.
Yeah, exactly. I got some Wallaby clocks, man, from goddamn I don't know when, and they still look brand new.
And they done came back around how many times?
Yeah, I mean, and guess what? They be back in style again.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Shit, what the fuck? Huh? Yeah, shit. That's why I can stay fly.
Yeah.
Shit, you dig? You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to do this shit. Once you learn it, you got it. It's always there. That's what they say. Once you learn how to make that million, goddamn, once you make that first million, you can always make it again. Because you know, you tricked that motherfucker to make that million this time. You can trick somebody else to make it. Or you can do this or do that.
My people showed me. My cousin, he got me to help him move from Brooklyn. And he sold one of his brownstones for about $1 million. I helped him get it together and paint it and did all the maintenance. And
you know what?
And I was messing with him because we would go out and I'll look at his shoes. And his shoes look busted in a motherfucker. But when that nigga go in his pocket, he said, "Who cares about motherfucking shoes, nigga?" He said, "You got this right here."
That's
so
right.
Is, most of the people that got money, they don't look like they got no money because they learn a lot of that material stuff. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because they always come back around. That's how they get you in the loop. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you. Start focusing on your health and other stuff. And you'll take the value out of certain things that don't need to have no value no way. Anyway.
Right. Hey, look, can I show you this shit? Let me show you this.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm
hold on. One more thing right quick. I know, little cat calling you. Look, check this out. Look, check this shit out right here, though. Well, let me refresh it. Hold up. Watch this right here.
Mr. President, after 3.5 years, do you regret at all the lying you've done to the American people?
All the what?
All the lying, all the dishonesties.
That who has done?
You have done. Tens of thousands.
Go ahead, please.
Mr. President, after 3.5 years,
Hold on.
Trump turned black just did.
Hey, look, boy, I got a crap. What
was that?
I caught it in crap, boy. God almighty. Man, let's get out of here, man.
No
Hey, look
doubt,
at me.
man. Positive energy always creates
That's right.
elevation. Positive energy
That's
always
it.
creates elevation.
Peace,
Peace,
my
peace.
brother. Peace,
To y'all,
man.
man.
We love y'all, man. We love y'all.
No